Greetings, everyone. Hey, welcome to Redline Collectibles. Well, I did the whole box opening, and then the video didn't work, so I got to start over again. But rather than have all the time of unwrapping the plastic, I'm going to go right to the cars and share those with you. Another beautiful collection that came in of Redlines, a Rose Torero and a Rose Mod Quad US. The glass canopy, glass doesn't fall out. That's very important. And it's very clean on the edges. Very, very glossy, very shiny finish on this quad. Does have a factory mark right there by my thumb. Canopy lays flat, you got to kind of push it down, but you know, I'm going to show you some. Oh, Bob's in the middle there. Hello, Bob. Welcome. Yep. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. The red lines that came in will all be offered either in a buy it now. If you want to contact me and, you know, if something catches your eye, you're interested in, you know, taking a stab at it, I'll work with you and see if we can make a deal rather than the car going to auction. I got the permission from the consignor to do that, so you don't have to wait for my Tuesdays. I typically run my red lines on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Central on a Facebook site called Studio-Redline. But we also have the opportunity to work with you outside of the auction. So just go ahead and contact me. There's the contact information on the info part of Redline Collectibles here on YouTube. You can also send a message to me through YouTube. Or if you're on Facebook, you'll find me at Jim Axed, and you can contact me that way. And you say, you know what, I saw, you know, whatever car, and I really love it. And you know, what's your price on it? Can you work with me on it? So I mean, I'm completely open to that, and I enjoy. In fact, we did that not this past weekend, but the weekend before. Some people saw my video, and they ended up buying cars before they went to auction. So I'm very happy to facilitate that procedure with you. Nice boss house here. Yeah. So did you notice what I did there with the two oranges? Beautiful eagle and an AMX, custom AMX from back in the day. 1969s. Look at the shades of orange on that as it's spinning around. The two different shades of orange, very subtle on that eagle. Thing about the eagle too, guys, is the clean glass. Look how sharp that is. Beautiful caps, original sticker on there. And then the bright orange on the custom AMX. There's a couple of limes on in this box as well. A Lola GT70 without all the number 10 roundels and the stripes. Sometimes I like the cars to be clean and free of stickers, because over time they get to curl, you know, kind of fade sometimes. Sometimes even you'll see some bleeding of the color. I find that a lot with Light My Firebirds, where the roundel, like especially with red, a roundel will end up, you know, showing a little bit of that red residue. In fact, let's do this. Here, I'll put another one up here. Let's pick one. Let's pick one here. Let's do a magenta Bug-Eye US, beautiful, clean, very, very shiny. Again, the spectacular red lines that are coming from the West Coast just really razzle-dazzle me. I don't know if it's the humidity, temperature, you know, just way the cars, maybe because they were closer to Hawthorne. I don't know, but it seems like when we get cars to offer to you from the West Coast, they're clean, they're nice, and the finish on the Spectra Flame is spectacular. So let's take these guys, let's move them over yonder, and we'll do a quick review of the cars after I'm done here showing you the individual castings. Put this here. Rose. So the Rose Mod Quad next to the Rose Torero. Boss Haas, two oranges. Get this guy here. Let's get him out of here. put those two oranges together up on top there. So let's take a look at this sand crab. No stickers, no water slides. Sometimes, you know, the water slide sheet came with the car, and the former owner would just razzle dazzle whatever, put them on wherever they wanted, and it didn't make any sense. So there are sometimes when I like them clean like this without the daisies, you know, where it really shows off the Spectraflame really well. And then the opposite end of the spectrum on the sand crab would be the water slides that were placed with some sort of thought and reason behind it. And this would be this one here, this example in blue, where you have the daisy petals all intact on the front of the car and daisies on the back. So, you know, there's a method to the madness. And, you know, obviously I wasn't there, but you know, this is an opportunity to, I often say this, is that we're passing the baton to you as the next owner. So some person, who knows where, if they're still with us or not, but here is a time capsule that's going to be available to you. And you're going to be the next owner. We're going to hand the baton to you, and you will gleefully take that car, put it on your top shelf, and, you know, carry on the tradition, the legacy, and the fun and excitement of Redlines. Here's a U.S. custom Barracuda in green. It's a tough color. And it's in really good condition too. There is a roof thing. The consignor told me about that, but that's just the way it goes sometimes. No hood neck on this one. Sometimes you'll find U.S. tops with Hong Kong bases. This one's not. That's a U.S. base. 1967 patent. So take a look at these. You got 1970 Tom Daniels design, and then Harry Bradley with the Barracuda in green. How about that? Those are cool colors. And then, you know what? Just let's carry on the tradition of, you know, the green colors. The time that either it was a birthday, Christmas, Easter, maybe you were a good boy or good girl and you earned your keep, or you saved up your allowance, and you're able to go over to Marshall Fields or Ben Franklin, maybe Woolworths, who knows, a variety of places to get a Redline, and a heavy Chevy in green was the apple of your eye. Well, it's here again today. Old number 2's got your name on it. Maybe it's calling you. Again, if you find something you kind of like here and you'd like to make a deal with me, I am fine to do that. I can work with you outside the auction. Here is a beautiful antifreeze custom Volkswagen and white interior. Very consistent antifreeze paint on this one, guys. Really love the finish, and antifreeze without showing a lot of tone. Sometimes the Spectraflame will show toning really bad. This one's not. In fact, let me show you something here. I have another yellow. It's actually a 1970 or 71 custom, or a AMX2. Let's put him right here. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So this is antifreeze, and then this would be yellow. See the difference in the, now obviously this is 68. I think this is a 70, or is it 71? I can't remember. But the AMX2 in yellow, very dark yellow. And we had one last night in our auction, and it was, we called it the wild thing, because, you know, yellow paint is very unforgiving. It, after a while, showing off the toning on the Zymac paint, on the Zymac metal finish. This one is, it's got tone on it, but it's not a wild tone. It isn't like a leopard spotting. This one, you know, the 2 tabs in the back, beautiful caps. The light package in the back, 100%. Base is shiny with a, oh, look at the gunmetal on there. See that, like bluish, purple? Call that gunmetal. Let me put him right over here. So you got the antifreeze and yellow. Cool colors, huh? And then, not to be outdone, but how about a lime Porsche 917 US, beautiful finish, well appointed on the roundels. See, there's the fade I was talking about. Sometimes that 18 was white at one time, and then over time you get a little bit of fade because of the Spectraflame paint. Just the way it is. Same with the Porsche rocker panel stripe. Very clean, by the way, very crispy. This is a great example. Sometimes that rocker panel stripe will be faded It'll be rubbed down. You can't even read the word Porsche on it. You know, you get some dog ear, you know, curling on it. Not this one. Beautiful tail paint as well. No edges on this one. We ran a rose last night, and also very beautiful. So how about those colors, guys? Isn't that cool? What a neat arrangement of Redlines. Let's mix it up a little bit and make some room over here. I'll put Mr. Heavy Chevy in the back, and we've got the Demon in aqua, of course made in Hong Kong. Really consistent all the way through. There's a lot of round and edges and such and curves that will cause wear after a while. This one's remarkably clean. Just a couple little edges on just on the very tips of those fenders. Blinder base. Wow, that's a very, very nice aqua. Have you got an aqua? Do you collect demons? There you go. And then to fit some space there, I have one for you. Well, a car I don't get that often, and that is the Maserati Mistral. This one's in blue. What I look at when I get a Maserati, the first thing I look at with over the years, the painted headlights are cool, is the back deck. So this casting is very prone to be cracks in the glass, but more often you'll find it on the inside plastic deck because of either the pressure or whatever was done when they seated this car and then they did the posting. The post was spun, and you probably, you see some cracks. This is crack free. Isn't that a nice Maserati? That's a cool little buggy, isn't it? Very clean Hong Kong shoes. Of course, only made in Hong Kong. And blue is a common color, but man, get yourself a clean Maserati. Good luck. They are toughies to get your hands on. I got a couple more for you, and then a couple of cards that came in this box as well. So let's take our examples of what we've opened up so far, put them together, and then I'll do a final look at the arrangement of Redlines that came in today. Again, if there's something that catches your eye, contact me, and let's see if we can crack a deal together. I'm willing to work with you. You know what? You don't have to wait till Tuesday, like I said. And I haven't updated my inventory yet on Redline collectibles. I'm still looking for a large collection of clean Redlines to update and to add inventory to our Redline collectibles website, our Buy It Now website. So this is a Jackrabbit special, and don't fall asleep on me now. This is a very clean US. Look at that. And I'm going to probably upgrade the wheels on this. Sometimes the caps came without chrome. I get that. But I can see this a little bit. Is it Hong Kong or US? Yeah, it's US. I'm going to say it's got the late run caps on the back. I may upgrade these all to US. I'll upgrade that one. I may upgrade the other ones here, but look how clean that white enamel is. I don't get excited about Jackrabbit specials unless they're clean. This one's very, very clean. Very good example of the roll bar, all the edges. Remarkable shape, guys. Yeah, time to upgrade your Jackrabbit special right there. Yep, I'll probably put some caps on there. All right, then I got a couple more, and I'll do those last two, which will be the cards. A purple classic Nomad. We ran a purple last night. Wait, did we? You run that purple? No, we didn't. I had a purple last night. We never got to it. And so, oh, look at that dark base. I had a dark base. What the heck casting was that the other day? A couple weeks ago, a very dark base. Who knows why? And sometimes you'll say, well, the engine's dark. Well, it's not. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? The old Bel Air engine. Nice purple classic Nomad. Take the kids on a vacation. And then before I get to those cards, I wanted to show you this this casting here. The Light My Firebird. It looks like these are the early roundels. Looks like they're early, not paper. Rocker panel stripe is good. Rocker panel. The grill is fantastic. Glass is good. And what I want to point out here is the engine bay area. That has been painted. And so we'll be selling this car knowing that the interior, looks like someone took some paint to that, because I can see a little bit of paint residue in the engine area there. And look at the posts. Make sure they weren't tampered with. This is an original post. That is an original post. So sometimes, you know what? I'll check with a couple people that I can see some paint residue right there on the edge of that engine. So yeah, someone got some paint out and decided that because the Light My Firebird came with, if it was blue, then the around the engine was painted blue. If it was red, around the engine was red, so, or you know, whatever, purple. So that one looks like it was painted, but that's okay. That's all right. I'm not gonna make a big deal out of it. Let's move those out of the way. And then again, I'm gonna give you the look at the very end here of the cars that are going to be available to you, either right now in a buy it now situation and or through an auction. So let's pan out a little bit, and let's do this. Let's do this. I've got a couple of cards. The first one is going to be an unpunched Seasider in yellow. Card. A little bit of crack right on top there. Badge is good. A little bit of residue from when they put the sticker on there. No veins, looks like. Very clean. Sticker package underneath. Actually, the water slides. Good looking card, guys. This is the back information. So that's the first card. And then the second card is going to be a Tri-Baby in magenta. Tri-Baby in magenta. Plastic button on this one that is punched. This one will be offered as well. So again, you see something you like, say, hey Jim, let's do a deal. Let's do a deal. Let's work out something and we're all happy. Everybody goes home happy, and you don't have to wait for an auction. That's an opportunity for you. So put those two there. I'll do it that way. You can see those. So let's take the camera and show you the what the heck we just did. We opened up the box. Actually, this is the second go around. I actually opened the box already, and then the darn video didn't work, so I had to redo it. That's why you don't hear all the crackling of all this stuff. Yeah, it was a mess. And then the video went gonkers, and I didn't have a chance to show you the individual openings. But at any rate, there they are, and all different colors. The rose up there, magenta, really interesting. The colors of orange on the Indy Eagle and the Custom AMX. Second row, that beautiful Aqua Demon, heavy Chevy, really tough US Barracuda in green. Awesome Porsche, AMX that's not all toned up, Lola, GT70, antifreeze on the Bug, blue Crab, Maserati in blue, purple Nomad next to it. And like I said, we're going to be probably upgrading the tires on that Jackrabbit Special. So with that, let's call this video an end. And until we meet again, thanks so much for supporting the channel. Really appreciate your comments. I really enjoy the camaraderie that we've developed over the last couple of years here at Redline Collectibles, and you're a big part of that. Thank you so much for supporting us, and we look forward to your comments. I'll have much more content. I have a large box coming in. I don't think it's going to be here for another week or so, but I think it's 224 cases, so I think that's 48 cars coming in, and then we're going to have some other ones coming, and I'll be sure to update you on all the videos when I do box openings. Hopefully it works next time, and we'll open the box together. Until we meet again, goodbye everybody.